Welcome back to Hand of Fate, made with Unity and in Screen Australia. And there's my little figure in the corner. Alright. Let's see, I don't remember what... Oh yeah, we just talked to the helpful priest, did we not? Ah, the Twisted Canyon. Do I need a new weapon? I suppose it couldn't hurt. Well, except for if I fail, then it will hurt a lot.
Choose from these options. Every step you take consumes food, but you will also heal as you proceed.
I know. I already have an axe. That was
As
a
pleases
waste.
you. You might think the world of the cards is grim.
Look,
Yet,
yes, it
even
is.
in the darkness, there is light to be found.
One day in a shady forest you encounter an elf maiden. She stops to greet you. I would like supplies, please.
I'm sure you're
Yes.
grateful for that.
Yes. Remember, mortal, that bold heroes make for great ballads, but survivors think twice before meddling in the affairs of gods and monsters. I would like to be for people to make a great
Roaming
ballad.
ever forward, hunting
Your
for the
path
truth.
forwards will take you into the forest. You have discovered the exit to this area. You embark upon the next leg of your adventure.
Each of these cards is crafted from your memories and built from your experience.
I see.
I created them, but only in the abstract. It is the importance you place on them that makes them real.
So if I place no importance on them, they become very unreal and I can easily survive. A group of bandits suddenly attacks. The king of dust isn't happy about you killing his men, and us the last time you had a bandit attack. The dealer draws you one monster card. 3 of dust. I would think it'd be more like the 3 of sand. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm sorry, are we still fighting? I forgot. Among the bodies, you'll find a scrap of parchment with a rough description of you, plus an offer of reward from the King of Dust. The dealer draws you one gain card. Noms. Dead Man's Gorge.
It's enough to put you off crossing at bridges like this. Surely there's an alternative that would leave you less exposed and vulnerable.
Maybe, but the point is that you really don't have an option. It's not like I know what cards it's gonna be before I land on it. Ow! I finish you off with a kick to the gut. So many spiders. Three gain cards. What we got? What we got? Medium armor.
Distinctly average. What do you expect me to say? Congratulations.
Sure.
Armor protects you from damage.
No.
The best armor, of course, does so much more.
Ooh.
Artifacts provide powerful special abilities to use in combat, but it takes time to ready them.
does not take time to ready them. It takes time to re-ready them. Smuggler's Wharf.
We play for a token now.
Norwich Port is little more than wooden planks sticking over water. It's a den of iniquity. Visitors and inquiries are obviously not welcome. You spend your time getting acquainted with the workings of the wharf, looking for avenues to gain information. I guess I'll just bribe this.
Well done.
That cost more than I would have liked, but it also was something that means I didn't have to mess with the picking a card. You know? I would rather not fail. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you'll find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Priests have some skill in tending wounds, but they excel at removing curses. For a price, of course. That's fine. Asleep in the forest.
Spirits roaming the darkness. With the struggles, the boundaries are weaker than they've ever been. Again, a token is at stake.
While sleeping in the forest, you are jolted awake by a voice calling your name. You see a vaguely human-shaped ghost rushing towards you. You are quick to your feet, weapon in hand. The ghost stops abruptly, hand signaling that it means no harm. Its voice is weak and distant. You forget me already. Has this place corrupted you so? I lower my weapon. I should not be here. I fear his servants already know where I am. For a moment, the ghost's pale eyes feel achingly familiar. Please come home soon. You blink and the ghost is gone. At your feet is a bag of food. And I'll take that.
As you plunder the secrets of your memories, you'll gain new cards.
One night as you lie in the forest clearing, you are disturbed by the sight of a shadowy figure watching from the darkness. Well met! The goblin exclaims, stepping into the light and sitting by the fire. Just the armed warrior I've been seeking. I ask him to elaborate. The goblin makes himself comfortable. My name is Mr. Lionel, and I have a tale of woe to share with you, and perhaps an opportunity for you to make a tidy profit from my misfortune. He goes on to tell the story of his troubles with the king of goblins while lamenting his subsequent banishment from the goblin community. The king could have shown leniency, he concludes, given that his daughter and I were both drunk from the excellent Georgian brandy served at his coronation. Instead, he opted to make his first official act my banishment. The fool regretted, though, for now it is time for revenge. He says eagerly, taking out a strange amulet. For hundreds of years, the Goblin Kings have gathered treasure and hoarded it in a series of enchanted and ever-changing treasure vaults. Only the Goblin King knows where his treasure vaults are hidden, but now I have a way to find them. I just need a lock of elven hair to complete this magical device. Okay. Excellent. Just get the hair by any means possible. Don't worry, I'll find you again once your quest is complete. With that, he returns to the shadows and sits down behind a bush, watching you. Very clever of him. Kind of sucks that I found, what's her name, Meredith, before I found that card, but whatever. A traveling jeweler. In a shady grove off the yada yada yada. Jewelers specialize in selling artifacts and rings. Such an exclusive market demands high prices. Nah.
Descend ever here. Deeper into the subterranean pit. Hush. Can you hear the way his claws scratch the tiles?
Nope. I don't need a tinkerer. But I may need some food from said tinkerer. So I'll stop by. I would have loved those. Perfect. That should do me. That should do me well. Crucible.
A crucible to heat and purify the flawed metal.
The town of Stiegel sits upon the only safe crossing of the River Ernst. However, the only adventurer is allowed to cross are those who pass through the crucible. In the crucible, you'll find monsters for the entertainment, of the people of Stiegel. What will you do? Sign me up. You are led to the first arena. Choose your opponent wisely. There's a man from the crowd. I'm betting on you! Three of dust, por favor. I'm fairly certain that you always get what you ask for. But sometimes... Well, yeah, I know. Sometimes... stuff. The options just aren't that great. Fortunately, right now, all we have are easy peasy peoples. Just bandits and, what's it? Skeletons. You survived that round, now do it again! The crowd awaits your decision. Well, I'm gonna need the practice. The Four of Plagu. I don't think we've met any of the plague yet, have we? Plague represents the rat man.
And plagued by nature. The rats leave behind a deadly toxin.
No, no! Oh, I forgot. Oh no. Crap. Heh. As you can see, when they die, they just start suddenly spewing up toxins for a little bit. After surviving the crucible, you are paraded around town, allowed to continue upon your adventure. A few random peasants throw coins, saying, "You've made me rich, warrior!" The dealer draws you 4 gold gain cards. This card's token is now yours. I'm in the money, I'm in the money.
Your prize.
The local peasant.
Hungry mouths. War leaves nothing else.
This could be useful. When there's been you sense movement. 5 food for you. The woman takes your food, eagerly passing it to some children who suddenly rush from the forest, hands outstretched. You've given us enough food to survive the winter, stranger. She retrieves a sack from behind a bush. This was my husband's before he died. Please accept it as thanks. Ah. While the children eat, the woman speaks at length of what she's seen and heard recently. Eh? Now we know exactly where the Jack of Plague is. We can avoid that and get the rest of these cards. Ratmen.
Now you begin to trespass upon the Ratmen's hunting grounds.
Easily dealt with. My cat is staring at me. Perched up above me on I don't know what you would call it, really. Oh, he's coming down. Buddy, I'm a little... When I said buddy, I wasn't talking to my cat. I was talking to the rats who are throwing things at me like jerks. Just let him keep throwing things at me like an idiot.
I always admire a man who can turn an enemy's force against them.
I am a ninja! I figured I'd get something for that. You sigh as you search the bodies, finding nothing. If only there were a way to stop this plague of ratmen, pay someone else to take care of it. There is, but I don't know it yet.
Your provisions are running low. Can you press on?
Yeah. Now here comes the tricky one, my friends.
Let us stake a token on their foolishness.
If you can defeat my minions without taking a scratch, I will reward you with gold and magic trinkets. Sure. Excellent! The devil cries with glee. It points at you with a crooked finger, saying, "Let's you prove it." You said you could do it without a scratch, but I'll be generous and leave you a little more than that. As you can see, I now have 8 health. As you can imagine, this raises the stakes a tad. Not against these two, because these guys are way too easy. But as time goes on and you're facing all sorts of things, it can be a real danger accepting that wager. You're not dead. That is unexpected. The devil waves its hands, partially healing you. This card's token is now yours. It then disappears, leaving behind some loot. Ooh.
More health to work with. Much good may it do you.
Ooh.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you folks, I don't remember what the angry mob card is. There may be a token for it, so let's check.
So quick to anger. That's what makes them a mob, really.
As you approach the small town of Whitesburn, an angry mob of peasants marches forth and confronts you. Sure, okay. Don't care enough to continue with that. Screw you guys.
He awaits plague and pestilence and blood and teeth.
Faster and stronger than normal, Ratman, this beast inspires all vermin around him to strike faster the more damage he sustains. Here is a beast who hates your kind and has grown fat and evil with hatred. The Jack of Plague will kill you and suck the marrow from your bones.
I will happily wager on the outcome. I do not think you have what it takes.
We'll see, won't we? We shall see. Make no mistake, the Jack of Plague can be a bit of a pain. But only if you let him. He's a fierce one. Wait for him to get all exhausted. Oh. Well, it is early on, so I suppose it wouldn't be that challenging. Oh, they come back. Yes, I may not have mentioned that. The bosses will return.
Queens and kings of the rat kind have lost a child here today.
Oh, too bad. We should stop sending him out to kill me.
Well done. For slaughter, your reward.
Well, this isn't about slaughter. For dealing with the helpful priest you receive. Healer's ring, yes indeed. Charity. For infiltrating Norwich Port you receive the following card. The Landlocked Lobber 2. Electric Boogaloo. For showing the ghost you are merciful you receive. Sleep at the inn. For joining Mr. Lionel's quest, this card gains a token. The Maiden. For surviving the arenas in the town of Siegel you will receive. Noble Trader. A Wife's Fury. Lone. Feeding the local peasantwoman you receive. Ooh. Probably should have read that, sorry. For winning the devil's wager you receive. Fate's Folly. As a reward for defeating my ratman Jack, you receive these new cards. Berserker Armor. Scorching Zeal, Culling the Ratmen, King of Dust, Devil's Carnival, Ember Town Hero. Yeah, Ratman Jack, I'll give you a new challenge. Ratman Hunting. Ratman Hunting. Ratman Hunting.
Come, play. I do not want to just sit here.
Too bad.
Now we play. You can now access Endless Mode if you wish to test your skills against chance itself.
Endless Mode is pretty much what it sounds like. You just go on and on and on and on. You don't need to set up a deck. Every card you have is put in. This is a good way to get your, whenever the player finishes combat, they lose 1 gold per 15 health. Dear oh dear.
Some men thrive in anarchy and chaos. The King of Dust is one such. His tools are cruelty and terror, and I suspect he will harbor a great hatred for you, my friend.
Sounds like he hates everybody. Aye, that'll do, that'll do. Well... yeah, I guess that'll do. Still can't pick more, can I? Oh, I can! Let's go with soldier. Let's see. Definitely Maiden. Wife's Fury. Culling the Ratmen. Town Hero. Devil's Carnival. Let's get rid of the Devil's Wager. I was never a fan. Sleep at the Inn. I guess that'll do. Now, as it mentioned, I will be highly skilled in combat, but unlucky. When it's time to pick a chance card, it's going to be much harder to figure out to pick the right one.
In these lands, the King of Dust takes his tithe of all.
Well, poo on him. He's such a show-off, isn't he?
You face the first of my kings. Each has shaped the nature of their forces with the strength of their will. They will turn that power to your destruction.
Oh, they'll fail. The Maiden.
This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this
One day in
encounter.
a shady forest you will yada yada. Request a lock of the Elf Maiden's hair. I probably should have read that too, but whatever. We got the hair.
I'm starting to wonder if you're simply leaving this card in as a quick way to get your hands on a shield.
Yeah. That's exactly what I have them in there for. But sometimes he doesn't give you one.
A
Ah,
quest
the
that
Ember
may
Town
lead you
hero.
down many paths towards jealously guarded secrets. Interesting.
I've been chasing a pack of thieves that attacked my home village of Ember Town. I killed some of them in an ambush, but I fear I lack the strength to chase the rest down. If you have any honor, you will find those jackals and make them pay. As it turns out, I do have some honor. Now, the Ember Town hero is not always a good card to get, but you will probably see why later.
Let's find out what type of character you really are.
I'm the type who kills thieving scum. You have caught up with the Ember Town village raiders who call out, "Stay your hand, adventurer, and we will share the spoils with you." You tell them to ask their gods for more mercy than you are about to show them. Bring it, bitches. Oh, I already have a shield. I guess I don't need the Mr. Lionel card anymore. Still, he's fun to have. Damn it. Ugh. That's a good way to spill the intestines. Do I have a helmet already? Oh yes, a soldier's helmet. You carefully turn out the thieves' pockets. The dealer draws you 3 gain cards. Ooh. Afterwards, you return to tell the hero of Embertown of your success. He gestures for you to come closer. In silence, he hands you a jeweled ring, then dies. You put the ring away to identify later and bury the fallen champion. This card's token is now yours. Into the little thingy it goes.
An expedition. Press on.
Onward I press. You embark upon the next leg of your adventure.
Do you understand how this game works now? Do you comprehend the stakes?
Yes, traveling jeweler. Well, let's see what he's got. I doubt I can afford whatever he has, but whatever. Healer's ring. Nah. What do you got for selling food? No, I think I need the money actually. Hey, the landlocked lubber.
There's a token in it for you if you win.
You return to the landlocked lubber and find it somehow even emptier than before. Carlo is entertained by the story of your time in Norwich. You explain that you were told you need a highbinder to find the missing ships. Carlo laughs. It's not a highbinder, it's the highbinder. He's a broker of information. If he knows anything about the missing boats, then he'll tell us, if we can pay his price. Fuff. Nuts. Oh well. Another time. No. Indecent arrival.
Win this and claim my
You are
token.
minding your own business in a local tavern when suddenly 3 masked men burst through the door, grab a young man from the bar, and manhandle him outside. One patron bursts out in protest, but is quickly silenced by the solemn stares of all around him. Leave him be, Garrett. If it is time, then it must be done. Follow the masked attackers outside? I shall. You follow the masked men outside. Immediately you are confronted by a large crowd, all wearing masks. Their leader speaks to you. Whoa there, stranger. And I would prefer that you know that no outsider witness what we are about here. What we are about here, yeah. I know this may look like a god-forsaken thing we do, but you have no idea our trouble, so I'll ask you not to involve yourself. I will not ask twice. We have no time for objections. The crowd turns and drags away the man, their torches burning a mournful light into the distance. Once the light has faded from sight, you follow their path into the forest. You catch up with them, and to your surprise, they are gathered around a yawning portal that whirls with malicious portent. Despite their disguises, it is obvious that none of the hooded figures relish the sight before them, and many are obviously distraught. The captive is carried to the portal atop the shoulders of 6 people, as though they were his coffin bearers and he already dead. The young man's struggles are subdued by bonds of rope. Will you interrupt the ceremony? I shall. You burst forth from your hiding place and plead with the assembled crowd not to go through whatever bizarre ritual they are engaged in, but you gain no support. The leader eventually speaks above the crowd. If this man is so adamant that one of our own should not be sent into the underworld, then perhaps he should go himself. You are immediately seized by the crowd and pushed into the portal. Try as you might, they are too strong for you and you cannot escape. You stumble and fall into the portal. You fall into the ground with only a gentle jolt. You find yourself in a forest that bears a most striking resemblance to where you just were, but with 2 significant differences. A crowd of masked onlookers are gone, and the sky burns with bright red flames. Out of the sulfur and flames emerge 4 hell beasts. The 4 of hell. Hell beasts are actually strangely like ratmen. Except the only difference seems to be that they don't spew poison when they die. So, basically they are less dangerous. You would think it otherwise, but whatever. Maybe they take a little more punishment, but I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't really count how many times I have to hit them. I just do it. Ah, darn it. After you destroy the last hell beast, the portal stirs back to life. You are lifted off your feet and sucked into the vortex before being deposited back in the leafy forest you were ejected from earlier. This card's token is now yours.
Let us see what you do with your newfound abilities.
Abilities? I may regret this. I should probably have gone and get some food, but whatever. Fortune favors the bold.
What brings you to play the game? Ha! I know you will not tell me.
There is no dialogue box.
You are silent.
An ambush.
Bandits are sorely loyal to their king. They will not let you reach him easily.
Is that why they sent two skeletons after me? Oh, where am I? Oh. I didn't recognize the place in the dark. Losers. Why did I lose money? I wasn't hurt. Oh, here we go. Damn it!
work your way through the woods and see what
No.
lies beyond.
Oh, fan-dabby-dozy. Yes, this could end poorly for me. But the thing is, even if you fail, you do get to keep the tokens you've earned. Which is very nice. Knock it off. I'll throw shit at you. Good. Why am I losing money? Your size is... Aha! Soldier's Training. A card that only appears if you are a soldier class.
A challenge for you, and a token if you succeed.
You look good with a weapon. Get in there and show these wasslers how to survive on the field of battle. I'll show them how it's done. We've rounded up some local prisons for you to practice on. You stride comfortably into the practice area. Piece of piss.
6 bandits to keep you on your toes.
This is basically just a tutorial. I think it goes up to 30 eventually. One game card. Oh, fantastic. My last piece of food.
Roaming ever forward, hunting for the truth. Did you expect me to tell your fortune? No. A fortune teller is at their
grand.
most base and despicable.
I don't have
when
the
they
money for
begin
this.
to believe their own lies. Of course, I am different. My powers are genuine.
Well, la-di-da.
The deeper you go, the greater the risk of starvation.
Oh. Jack is back. This one? Dang. That's the price we pay for being a soldier. It's not my favorite class, but I figured why not just do it in order. I figure bad things. I don't think things through. Son of a bitch, I didn't see that there. Come here, you. I'ma basher your face in. And I'm broke.
Food is crucial for healing.
No shit.
If you travel without food, your strength will not be restored between encounters. You'll also begin to starve. It seems you'll learn that soon enough, though.
Yeah, just rub it on in. That's fine. Thank you. It ain't perfect, but it'll do.
A horse is a fine companion. I'm sure you'll leave this one in time. You do not seem to have the temperament for friends.
I really don't
in the animal
have a choice, do I?
At their heart, all games are about power.
Bingo! Wait, no money.
The
Son
acquiring
of a bitch.
The retaining of power. And most importantly,
this probably isn't gonna end well.
Of power.
Maybe I can sell some crap. What about my heavy armor? Balls. What choice do I have?
I'm grateful for that.
Oh,
Though I
hooray.
admire his ilk, I live by very different rules.
The Jack of Plagu, please.
Our old friend, the Jack of Plague, returns to fight.
I was kind of hoping I wouldn't have to do this, that he would have made me pick the other two, but whatever. It works either way. Oh god, no, 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 stop swinging stuff. No, 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 no. Ah, damn it. Son of a whore. Ow! Quit it. I will end you. So long, Jack. And don't you come back no more. No more, no more, no more. Yes, perhaps you will. Oh, 3 gold? You cheap wanker.
Our hero needs sustenance badly.
Sorry, lady, I got nothing.
You may have to contend with every bandit in the kingdom before you reach the king.
This looks like I may wind up losing this round. No, 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 no! Could have gotten a lot higher combo than that. Let's try not to screw this one up.
A classical approach to dealing with crowds. Artifacts give you powerful abilities to use in
Oh,
combat.
good. Another ambush. fantastic.
Every game must include an element of surprise, wouldn't you say? Sometimes it is the human on the other side of the table. Sometimes the draw of a card or the roll of a dice. Without it, the game is nothing but a computing machine. No king falls without a challenge.
You talk way too much about how great your game is. It's not that good. Yes. That went well. I still lose gold. Let's try this again. I am terrible at keeping track of those. Ooh. Could have used more food, I'll be honest with you.
On this floor, the King of Dust waits for you. He is prepared. Are you?
I'm pretty prepared, yeah. Asleep at the inn.
What sort of scoundrel would go through a sleeping man's belongings?
Go ahead. Ha!
Oh,
I had no money for you to take. Shaking your head, you wearily turn back to your bed and find yourself once again in the presence of the ghost from the forest. Its eyes, so familiar, so real compared to its shifting body, smile into yours. Something stirs in your mind. A past memory? You are still yourself. I need fear no longer. Its pale hands reach for yours, and you suddenly recall a laugh to go with those smiling eyes. I have lingered too long in this place. It drains so. Do not forget me. You blink and the ghost is gone. Those eyes, gone. Yeah, it would have been so much better if I was allowed to kill the son of a bitches. Oh, good. Look, I need this. I probably should have said no, but whatever. What we got? An axe. No, I
Really?
don't want to equip the
Is that
axe.
what you're going to do?
Sorry, man, I got nothing. You're a peach, sir. You're a peach. The Bandit King can bite me. He's gonna get the chance soon enough. Though I fear he'll only be tasting my steel. Kick to the gut. Stupid curse. Food. No. Don't need gold. Oh, Fandabby Dozy.
Threat, even with the queen now dispatched. Be swift. A choice.
I have no idea.
Select your desire.
Oh, thank Christ.
Here. Take it.
That's quite a few tokens I've got there.
We play for a token now.
One day as you travel through a forest, you come across a band of thugs standing on the roadside. As you draw near, they move to block your path. Ha! That's adorable. No. I'd rather see you dead. If you die, you might give me food. Thank you guys for only attacking one at a time like this. Much appreciated. As you approach one of the fallen men, he says with some effort, "You'll regret this. There will be consequences." It cuts off as his voice fails him. You notice a robed figure standing in the shadows of the forest. He waves his hand and a magical portal appears. Stepping through it, he is quickly gone. You look around to find no trace of the fight remains. Poop.
What an ignominious way to go. I do hope you find something to eat soon. Very few are so foolish as to deliver themselves to the king.
The King of Dust. The king is fierce in battle but loyal to his troops. He can choose to heal them during combat. The King of Dust broke faith with king and country long ago and has made himself rich and powerful through the judicious applications of cruelty and terror outside of law for decades.
Again, a token is at stake.
Here goes nothing. Not gonna lie, probably not gonna win. The king be a tough opponent. Healing isn't his only ability, let me tell you that. He can also bomb you. I think he does. Not sure if he does it this early. We'll find out. Yes, he can. Okay. No, 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 no! Ha! Got him! Huh, guess the Damocles is pretty good. I always dismissed it.
There are many who will be pleased that you have defeated the likes of my lesser king. As for me,
Bite me with your
I
lesser
think you have but proven that I must defeat you entirely. A set of new trinkets for you. You will need them, and more.
For gaining the Elf Maiden's hair, you receive Goblin King's Halls too. For defeating the bandits who looted Amber Town, you receive ring of justice. For venturing into the underworld, you receive Alicia in Underworld. Yes, there we go. I read good. For helping to train the Duke's men, you receive this card. Soldiers Training 2. For encountering the ghost again, you receive... Ooh. For surviving a desert storm, you receive... For standing up to the White Council's thugs, you receive... As a reward for defeating my bandit king, you receive these new cards. Feathered Ice, Life's Limb, Jack of Scales, Hero's Remains, Stranger in the Shadows, The Old Graveyard.
Come once more to the game.
I would, but it's about time to end this video, I'm afraid. So, I am the Blues 32. This is a Hand of Fate. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.